to the 30-yard line. Mickens and Rowland back deep for the defenders. And that'll be Rowland. Got a nice head of steam and takes it beyond the 35 to the 36 with 3 catches in this ball game for 28 yards.
Hear the play call there. Jordan Ta'amu barking out the signals. Those really short play calls, what you get with no huddle.
Ready, say go.
Smith motions out of the backfield. Ta'amu with a clean pocket again. Fires a strike. Rowland inside the 20. 1st and 10, DC.
Well, it's just a nice job by Jordan Ta'amu. The play action makes the linebackers hesitate, and then in the middle, those linebackers separate. Rowland just settles in the soft spot in the zone, and Ta'amu finds him. Really feels like with this tempo. To the bottom of your screen.
On the around, got a little seam increase, picked up the 1st down. I would say that it worked, partner. Good block by Bresnahan, too.
So you're going to get the tight ends crossing over the middle, but Ta'amu goes to the slant by the receiver out wide. And if DC thinks it's a penalty, they could ask for it to be reviewed as for a pass interference. They're opting not to do that, at least so far.
So it sets up 3rd and goal. Ta'amu, touchdown, caught this time. Rowland.
Just pretty simple pitch and catch. Inside leverage from the defender. Man-to-man coverage. You clear out the outside, give Chris Rowland room to work. He wins the route. The delivery's there.
Defenders will have the football first with the lead. Rowland. And brought down shy of the 25-yard line at about the 23. Got to get to the 33. Complete. Caught. 1st down at the 32-yard line. Rowland. Chris Rowland having a pretty good afternoon here with that 10-yard gain.
That one capped off with points. Different Memphis offense than we saw last week against Michigan.
Here's Rowland on the return. As he tries to change directions, taken down near the 25, and that'll bring out Jordan Ta'amu. Play action. Ta'amu with time. And gets it complete to Chris Rowland. Ta'amu going to go underneath. This is Rowland again in his year at this stage of his development. Ta'amu lofts it downfield, and it is complete to Chris Rowland. And Rowland adds to it inside the 15-yard line. That's a big play they needed. Ta'amu to Rowland.
Well, watch Jordan Ta'amu affect this.
Glad you're with us as we are underway from St. Louis. And here is Rowland on the return.
Gets the ball, what their answer for that is.
Chris Rowland is the punt returner for DC. He was top 5 in the league last year, but Hoffricker drives the ball all the way to the 9-yard line. And Rowland. There's Rowland on the return. Chris Rowland looking for a seam. The flags come down as Rowland makes his way to the 26-yard line. Georgia ahead before the miraculous touchdown by Alabama to win it. Chris Rowland. Great coverage by Frank Darby. Third down and 4 for Ta'amu, goes underneath and gets it complete, and keeping his balance was Rowland for a 1st down.
Going downhill and finishes forward.
Here's Ta'amu on 1st down. And he gets it complete again. It's Rowland, and weaving his way down to the 25-yard line. Another first down. Flag is down on the other side of the field at the 30. Offringer on to punt away. As he umbrellas this to the 14-yard line where Mickens is on the return.
Understand something, and you could hear him telling the guys he loves them. Players don't care what you know until they know that you care.
Brad Wing to punt it away, and an excellent punt again for the UFL's leading punter this season, all the way back to the 10-yard line. Nice move by Chris Rowland, and the ball's out. Stripped out of his hands, and it bounces forward, and I think it ended up right in the lap of a defender who was on the ground. And the Offensive Player of the Year in 2023, and now in his third year with DC, trying to lead these defenders to a crown in 2025.
Things are a lot different week 1 than they are week 4.
Kickoff for the Brahmas. Taken at the 10-yard line. Across the 20 and looking for space is Chris Rowland, and Rowland down at the 30-yard line.
Ready, take go.
2nd and 11. Tamu to the air again, and to the sideline he finds Chris Rowland, who goes out of bounds before 3rd down, and that's likely going to take us to the end of quarter number 1.
Back to Kellen Mond, able to make a play.
Good punt down to the 5-yard line. Brad Wing has been electric this year from a punting standpoint.
He's adjusting the call here to confirm the coverage on Rowland.
And it's Rowland trying to get to the edge and tried to spin away from Darius Phillips, but Phillips hung on. Good tackle.
Use of their timeouts there. I mean, they had 2 timeouts, and you had well above a minute and 15 seconds, and you actually let a 10-second runoff happen.
And out to the 38-yard line. Robert, is that what it's like?
Well, not those pads necessarily.
2nd and 11. Tamu to the sideline, finds Chris Rowland, and that's a first down.
You know, the environment of these games it's been so much fun to watch.
From the 10-yard line. Is there space for Rowland? Not much. Well defended by the Brahmas.
Cornerdale, because Grant's made a mistake.
And over the middle, Tamu finds his open man and gets most of that yardage back. 2nd and 2 now after the completion of Rowland.
When people aren't moving arms like that, it's kind of hard to tell.
To the sideline, it's Rowland. Knocked out of bounds.
Ready, take go.
Tamu. Short over the middle. It's Rowland. Rowland down at midfield with a first down. Fred Keiss.
208 special team snaps in the NFL. Never took one defensively. Looking for that shot to Amu. Rowland bobbled it, but got it.
Here we go.
And man, Arlington is an entirely different team now. Another one touches the ground before into the midst of Rowland, and Rowland cut into the 20, and 25 trip before reaching the 30-yard line.
Offense going in the right direction.
To Amu, pulls it from the belly of his running back, and it's Rowland making the adjustment, the dive forward.
Trying to stop the run. We're creating great matchups up front, sustaining our blocks, and KB's hitting the hole. It's easy to block for a guy that runs the ball like that.
Keep it up. Go get some rest.
Rowland to the 35-yard line.
Elementary. Come on, big dog. Baby, come on, man. I'm the elementary king.
Here's Rowland to the 30-yard line. To Amu, played under the bright lights of the SEC at Ole Miss. Here's his 3rd and 10 pass attempt, underneath and complete right at the sticks to Chris Rowland. ACL in preseason camp last season. To Amu to Rowland. Has blockers, and he is little yet quick. End zone, Rowland.
But it's also seeing what the defense is giving you. And this is a nice job of blocking by everyone. It's Bresnahan. It's Powell. It's everybody getting out in front and allowing Rowland to go out and get to the touchdown. You don't need a lot of space for the wide receiver. But when you got your guys on the outside blocking the way that they did, he's able to get
in and made it a foul from the command center. But that was pushing and shoving, open hand. If Coach Harris wanted to challenge that, okay, but we're really looking for something, a closed fist punch to get involved from the command center on that.
All those deadlifts, right, Eric McLean?
Come on, you need it.
To Amu, to Rowland, and the UFL. Another attempt from King. Gets it away clean, much better, end over end. Rowland's going to field it at the 40. This is actually going to work out better for DC to the 45. You were right, Kurt.
Ready, they go.
Quick toss to Rowland. Out of bounds. Stop the clock. Fred Keiss calling the plays.
Create the best possible field position. These for the opposing defense. Here's Rowland. Saw him with Harry Douglas moments ago, battling his way to the 34 and near the 35 in DC.
Between that and the big plays, that's what they're mission.
He'll fake it to Jackson, throw the tunnel, and Chris Rowland to the perimeter and a first down. Guys, that was a shot by Ta'amu. You want to talk about a laser in traffic on the dig. Pop pass to Chris Rowland. Stays inbound, still on his feet. 4 points in the last 4 weeks. Heard Aaron talk about it moments ago. Defensive start for both sides after 2 long drives, and now a big play for Chris Rowland. Now, Rowland has been active in this first quarter. It's a first down for DC.
The dude who takes shots downfield.
Second down and short. Play action. Ta'amu wants to heave one deep again. Wide open is Rowland. Here comes DC, and a touchdown for the defenders. Lightning strikes Jordan Ta'amu with a hot hand from 65 yards out.
You're going to see the safeties split to the top of your screen, and then Jordan Ta'amu just delivers a magnificent ball to Chris Rowland, hits him right in stride, outruns the safety, Arnold Tarpley, the third.
Rudy Johnson. There's not many guys that you watch play football and we sit there and say, how? And that's what I've done with Bryce Perkins today.
Play action, and ahead to roll, and that'll move the chains. And that last touchdown, Aaron Dolan, our sports betting analyst.
It's easy to become good at play action when you know that you're going to throw, but he's reading these plays like he does right here, makes another good read, and finally Rowland on the outside with a catch over there and creating a 3rd and short.
More than anybody, he takes a lot of risks, but he is accurate downfield.
They go with the jet motion of Rowland, and Rowland able to turn the corner and get the first down. You see the explosiveness on the edge from the 5'8" Rowland.
Little motion to tell you if it's man, it is man. So these guys will stay on the run.
3rd and 5 to Amu. And here is Chris Rowland in space. And that's dangerous. A chunk play for DC, and they're in prime position again. Heard him say, come on, Chris, let's go. Here is Chris Rowland, throw back to Ta'amu, blocker in front. Ta'amu reaching out and scoring. What a play by DC. Chris Rowland to his quarterback, Jordan Ta'amu.
Boy, watch Ta'amu slow play this. So this motion, Rowland's going to pull the defender out of the way, and then watch Ta'amu just kind of backpedal. What you can't do is sprint out. Boy, watch Ta'amu slow play this. So this motion, Rowland's going to pull the defender out of the way, and then watch Ta'amu just kind of backpedal. What you can't do is sprint out of here. You're going to give it away. So he kind of just backs up casually. You're going to get Yasir Durant as a lead blocker, and then this is just being an athlete. A little hurdle for the touchdown. I think Rowland threw a touchdown pass when we had him earlier in the season, didn't he?
Yeah, Chris Rowland came up big week 2 against Memphis when he threw an option pass in the 4th quarter for a 2-point conversion.
That's what it was.
Ready, they go.
Ta'amu looking for Rowland, makes a nice little move and dives for the first down. DC moves the chains. Fred Keiss now with a 1st and 10. Gotta hurry, play clock running down. 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, Ta'amu, a dart. In motion, the catch by Chris Rowland, who takes a big hit down at the 13-yard line.
I've got a matchup that I can try to exploit. When you see that zone coverage and all those eyes in the backfield, that's tough, in particular in the long third down situation.
From the 15-yard line, Rowland trying to find some space, and Rowland down near the 25.
Not the path that he wanted, but I told him just keep fighting, just keep working hard, and just put the film and put everything on tape, and he'll get where he needs to be.
Look, you have played at the highest of levels.
Yep.
Ready?
It's a great point.
On 3rd down and 3. Quick screen for Rowland, who took a big hit while we were talking with T.O. Got up and went to the sideline for a moment.
He's rolling right now. He's in the slot. This is your third string quarterback right there.
First down to 10. DeLillo hit as he throws, caught at the 40-yard line. Rowland breaking free, gets to the sideline and out of bounds. Outstanding play by the veteran Chris Rowland.
We've seen a couple of runs. They've gone nowhere. This is pulled by DeLillo, the quarterback, and a little short pass out to Rowland sets up a 3rd down and what we would usually call manageable, but I'm not sure right now.
Ready?
Going back. DeLillo's read told him to throw it out to Rowland, and on 1st down, he slips through near a 1st down.
Another quick pass the other way, Chris Rowland. And Rowland, the all UFL wide receiver, looks like he got enough for the 1st down. Crowd making some noise. Flushed out of the pocket. Tom, who can't find an open receiver, eventually hits Chris Rowland for a 1st down. Good patience. Tomu out to Rowland. He cuts it back. One thing they are doing is they're making defenders miss that first one at least. Pressure coming. Tomu Penu can't bring him down, and he completes it out to Chris Rowland. They're going to stop him short, though, of the 1st.
A week and a half ago because of some of the injuries in the secondary for Michigan.
And he played well.
Yeah, played
after
really
just
well.
being signed. Here's Chris Rowland. He's dangerous in space as he turns his shoulder pads upfield and gets out to about the 17-yard line. 2nd and 8. Once again, Rowland, and that's exactly what Rowland can do. You give him a little bit of space, and he's upfield to midfield.
And they dropped COs, on the last series, they dropped a couple guys too. So when we saw that, we were like, heads up for the, read it out and keep going. So.
Thanks so much, Bryce. Well, Chris Rowland, at the end of that play, the ball came loose.
Ready? To go.
2nd and goal. This is Rowland as he works his way to the 3-yard line.
Ready? To go.
2nd and 10. Gets it out into space to Chris Rowland.
To go.
Quickly getting it out into space off of it, though, as they go to Chris Rowland. 8 drives tonight, 6 touchdowns, 2 field goals. Pretty good. Jet motion with Chris Rowland. As Rowland will advance it ahead for another 1st down for DC. Muton was there for the tackle.
I know he's excited, so.
Well, he's a fan favorite here. Started his career off in the XFL here in St. Louis. Very successful. I've been down on the sideline. I'm hearing the fans from the stands, and a lot of them are wearing blue and silver.
Ready? To go.
4th down, Rowland turns upfield. Rowland's got more than just an inch. Another touchdown for DC.
And Bryce Perkins just still gassed from being on the field for almost 40 straight minutes. And 4th and 1, the defense is thinking something.
Team broke 50 points, and this is the most ever.
Yeah, look at all those bodies in tight around the line of scrimmage, and Rowland's able to get the perimeter, find a crease. And at 5'8", 175, he just needs a tiny crease and little style points at the end.
Ready? To go.
As Rowland will look to close things out.